Okay, well, I kinda just finished recording what would have been an episode had I realized my mic was not plugged in. Yeah, man. Um, so if you guys don't mind, I'm going to spend a little bit of time showing you what I've been technically doing off camera now, well, because I recorded what would have been this episode off camera. Well, I recorded it, but then I realized, I mean, it was 2, 3 in the morning, so I mean that might be why I didn't realize it. But my mic was not plugged in. I didn't realize until this morning. So yeah. So I guess we kind of skipped an episode. Um, but I mean, it's not what we did, what we would have done in that episode, which technically to you guys is all basically what I've done off camera now. Wasn't anything to where I can't show you in just a few minutes. So, basically, this episode would have been the episode after this, if you can understand me, right? I basically recorded an episode, but my mic wasn't plugged in, so now I can't really use any of that footage. So, let me show you what we've done in that case, and then we'll get started on this episode, which was what we were going to do after the last episode anyway. Sorry, not last episode, but the episode that would have been this episode. Anyway, so on the second floor here, we have a new furnace room. I have already filled all of the furnaces, every single one, up with half of a stack of coal. Not sure why it's taking so long to thing. Okay, and the signs. So these two sections are for cooking food. Then all the middle ones here are for ores and miscellaneous, such as stone, netherrack, whatever is in there. So those are our new furnace rooms. I don't know what we're going to do with the crafting table yet. Maybe we'll just scatter it in random spots, but for now we'll just leave it up there with the furnaces. I've also experimented with a little bit of carpet. I want to kind of paint the sitting room here with carpet. Not sure what color. There are a lot of color choices. We can realistically use whatever color we want. Might try some later on when we get a little bit more, and we'll see. Also, we went off to the jungle, as you guys may know. The jungle, there's a big jungle right in that direction above the hill. I went over there and collected a bit of jungle wood and also, most importantly, vines. And I collected vines for two reasons. Number one, I collected vines to do this. Add a little bit of scenery, because I always wanted to add the vines here to add a little bit of extra look to this area. I don't plan on doing that with anywhere else in the castle, basically. Kind of just this spire, to kind of give it a little bit of an outdoor swampy look. But, yeah. So, and also the other reason is for what we're going to be doing today, guys. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to start building the Pillar of Life. That's right. It's a project that's been on my agenda for a long time, as some of you may know who have been following the series. The Pillar of Life is going to start from the bottom, and the vines are going to be how we're going to be able to climb from floor to floor. So it's going to be really sweet. So for those of you who haven't been watching the previous episodes, I don't know what you're doing, man. Go back and watch the previous episodes. I mean, think about it. Imagine starting a series in the middle of episode 20, man. You don't know what's going on, and you miss all of the cool stuff, So come on, man. Go back and watch the previous episodes, and then come back to this one. Okay, cool. So with that out of the way, guys, we're gonna be working on the Pillar of Life today. But also, what I've been doing, I've been in the diamond mine a lot recently. I want to show you guys just what I've turned the diamond mine into. So we're gonna head down there now. So from what you guys remember, the diamond mine at first, when we first started, was just a straight line that went all the way to a cave system that we'll explore later on. And you see here is the staircase up. Well, I've created a strip mine right here. and I used up 2 diamond picks, and then after that, I had found literally 0 diamonds in this entire strip mine. I had not found a single diamond anywhere. It's ridiculous. But, you know, it's obviously to continue in these directions. But yeah, I got very unlucky with that. Didn't find any diamonds. I am on level 11, by the way. So I couldn't believe I didn't find a single diamond. I wasted 2 diamond picks, so I just resorted to using iron picks. And then I decided to go this way. And I created 2 paths. This path is literally just a curve line. It doesn't really go anywhere. And then I finally found a patch of diamonds right here. 8 diamonds. And then this is a smaller strip mine that I started. I dug out 2 paths, and I found more diamonds that way. I got a total of, I think 13, yeah, 13 diamonds. So just imagine if I had done this first, I probably wouldn't have wasted all those picks. But it's not a big deal, you know. We did get a lot of cobblestone out of it. I'll show you guys the chest of cobblestone. It's basically full now. There it is, almost a full chest of cobblestone. Now, I guarantee you it will not be full for much longer, I don't think, because we are going to be using that cobblestone to construct all of the other floors of the Starlight in addition to the Pillar of Life. So we're going to be using just look at the walls of the Starlight. Granted, the first floor was easy because we simply dug out stone and replaced it with cobblestone, so it was no problem there. However, now that we're getting above the ground, we're literally going to be using cobblestone. And a lot of it, as you guys will know. So it's a good thing we have all this cobblestone, because we are going to need it. I guarantee our chest is it's going to be gone before we know it. So, that's basically the rundown of the things that I had been doing in, well, what is no longer this episode, but what was the first this episode. See, man, I don't even know how to explain it. It's weird. So, yeah. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys something. I was lucky to get footage of something, a weird phenomenon. I'm not sure if these are supposed to exist or not. I don't know if it's new for 1.6. Now, I am aware that zombies have been buffed crazy. I mean, they can track you from long distances. They can... And nowadays, I don't know what it's about, but zombie apocalypses, I guess. Like, literally, there was one night where it was zombie after zombie flooding into the Starlight. And from the back door... They literally did not stop. The spawn rates are so high. And this is only normal mode, guys. This is not even hard mode. So it makes me wonder what hard mode's going to be like. Well, sooner or later, we'll be on hard mode. But for the sake of frame rate, that's why I've stuck to normal for now. Because I barely hit 20 frames, and I don't want to risk anything. So yeah, zombies. But I encountered a strange phenomenon. It might not even be strange. It might actually be a new feature, but I don't even know if they're supposed to exist. Baby zombies. Basically. Baby zombies. Little zombies. Like, really little zombies. And they sprint. They run so freaking fast, man. And they don't give you any XP when you kill them, and they don't give you any drops. So I want to try and find one if I can. They were a little rare. I think what I'll do is I'll try to find one and bring you guys back if I find one. There they are. Here 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 they are. That's them. That's baby zombies. No XP, no meat. Scariest freaking thing ever. After numerous, zombie attacks. And I watched. Zombies were seeing me from all over there. Jeez, man, here they come. Oh my. Oh dear, here we go. Oh no. Well, there's definitely some lag problems there. Oh no. I don't like this. Alright, I'm just gonna stop recording. Why do bad things always happen to me? Why? Oh no. I can't take any more of this. This is not good. This is not good. That's not good. Okay. Okay, well, enough wasting time. Why don't we get started with the Pillar of Life here? So I've gotten together pretty much everything we'll need for this. Now, what we'll need to do is create an infinite water source. The purpose of this is to be an infinite water source, as that is exactly what it will be. Okay? Now, the pillar is going to look a little something something like this. So, no, get rid of these. So you'll be able to walk in from any side, and there'll be a 2-high opening. And then so there'll be a 2-high opening, like so, and we'll get rid of oh, that was weird. Lots of weird things happening when I record nowadays. We'll get rid of the wood here. Oh, whoa, whoa, no, no. That was bad. That was bad. I need to make sure. We need to go make sure that did not affect anything. Oh, crap. Well, whatever. Okay, weird things are happening. Oh, no, I didn't mean to put that. I guess, well, I mean, there's really nothing we can do about this, I don't think. So I think we're literally just going to... Yeah, see, I mean, how does this happen? And how does that happen? I'm getting a lot of weird lag today. It's really annoying. But whatever. There's nothing really we can do about that, so I guess we are just going to have to stick with the... Oh my gosh. I already mined this block away. I shouldn't have to do it again. I mean, seriously, this is something else. Like, this is not right. It's definitely weird stuff going on. So I guess we'll just stick to that. Which isn't bad, it's just that I wanted to kind of make it feel like you were going into something, because with the same flooring, you know, when it goes to a different floor, it feels like you're in a totally new environment, you know what I mean? Oh, wait. Hang on. No, this cannot be... Oh, man. I hate mining blocks. I seriously hate it. Alright, you know, I'm gonna stop recording and bring you back when I've got all this sorted out. And that's why I wanted cobblestone also. I guess we'll only keep the birch wood for the bottom floor here, and then we'll make it cobblestone for the rest of it. But basically, this is about what we want. So we're going to have 3 high here, because the vines are going to go up this side and this side. Now, by their nature, they will spread to this side and this side, which will create a nice coating for the inside here. But, ideally we're climbing from this side and this side. So what's going to happen is the vines are going to be, let's just get this out here. I'm just going to go ahead and place all of them in. Eventually I'll let them grow. So it's going to be something like this, where what you'll do is you'll go up like so. Or not like that, sorry. But you'll jump. What? Why can't I go up? That doesn't make any sense. I should be able to go up those. It's worked before. Why isn't this working? Oh, this doesn't make any sense. Oh my gosh. This design, I've used this plenty of times before. It's worked plenty of times before. Why can't I climb? It won't let me get to that one. It should let me get to that one. That's all right. Well, I'm gonna go see what the problem is. All right, I learned what the problem is. I went and had a look at it in another world. The reason we cannot climb this, and the reason I was able to before, basically, when the vines grow down from here, or maybe it might even just be on this side, the added vines are what help us to climb. Okay, so yeah, it is actually the vines that grow down here. So these vines are actually important. And you'll notice that that's happening. Well, they naturally will spread and they'll naturally grow down. So the vines that come down right here are what help us, or what allow us to climb that. All right, so I mean, it had been so long since I last made something like this, so that's why I was confused as to why it wasn't working. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let those grow out, and yeah. And if we come up here, you can see same thing. Only what we're gonna be doing here, I think. Yeah, and I noticed that I only have this problem with breaking blocks when I'm recording. When I'm not recording, it's just fine. And I'm not really sure why. You know, whether I'm recording or not, that doesn't really change anything. It shouldn't affect this type of lag. Like FPS lag, that's one thing. But this is like this is like server lag. And it really should not be doing this, I don't think. So we'll have the cobblestone here. I guess this might be better. I kind of like this a little bit. You can see now, it's actually not just these vines that grow down from here. This vine helps us climb that. So you'll notice now we can get up. It's all because of the extra vine. And eventually we will literally be able to just walk in like it's nothing and then climb up. Right now we can't, but once all the vines come in, it'll be so easy to get up. That's why we gotta wait for it. But it'll come. This, by the way, is not gonna be the third floor. I've thought about it a lot. I think it's really low for a third floor. So what I thought I'd actually do is make this a warehouse floor. So we're actually going to be outside when this is complete. So the third floor is going to start a little bit higher up, if you can understand what I'm saying. So we don't need to worry about that here. Da-dum, da-dum. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. And we're literally, I don't know how high we'll go, but I'm going to try and estimate. I'm going to go off camera, try and estimate what the height of this castle will be, and then we will take it from there when I'm done. So I will bring you guys back with a little bit of extra height. Alright, we need to get one thing straight. Viewing this on short render distance is not really going to be ideal. It's kind of hard to see really anything from up here. You'll notice we're at Y133, and I've marked the different floors and the different things with dirt. So I think now would be a really good time to tell you the anatomy. Now, this is going to lag a little bit. Be prepared for that. But we need to be able to see the ground. There we go. So you can see the ground from all the way up here. There's the ground. We are at basically where the very, very tippy top of the castle is going to be. This is where the tip top is going to be. Now, that's the top of the second floor. The ring you see down there, that's the bottom of the fourth floor. I think. Yeah. This... You might be able to see there's a ledge. Do you guys see the ledge right there? There is a little ledge above the ring. There's a ledge. That's where my... Wait, hold on a minute. No, the ledge should be on this side. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. But on that ledge, that's where my bedroom's going to go. Epic bedroom. And then you'll notice kind of a half ring. That's where we're going to make a giant balcony that's going to go all the way around. And then where I'm standing right now, this is where we're going to put the glass dome. Alright? Alright. So the latter of those things, in particular the balcony and the glass dome, don't really have any use. They're literally just for look. But the third and fourth floors are basically going to be designed just like the first and second floors. From there on up, everything changes. So yeah, and yeah, I literally did eat up all that cobblestone. So yeah, there's the water, and what I'm gonna do is put these at the top, and we're literally just gonna let them grow on the way down. Some of them are growing up, as you can see. Well, I had to use some to get up because I kept falling down there a few times. But yeah, this is basically the projected height of the Starlight. It's pretty insane, I think. Might go taller, I don't know. That's completely dependent on how all of the floors turn out. Like I said, this is just a rough design. Not sure what we're going to do from here, but now I want to see what it looks like from the outside. Whoa. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. It actually doesn't look as high when we look at it from the ground. But just imagine the whole thing fortified with a ring around it and a dome. I think it's going to look pretty sweet when it's done. It almost does look too short for my taste, though. I imagine it would be a lot bigger, but we will see. We will see. Again, that's just a rough design. If we need to make it bigger, we will. That's the whole thing. Okay, so, but I think that's looking pretty. I think that's looking pretty good for now. I think. So the third floor is going to go right there, and that's going to be designed just like the second and first. Same with the fourth floor. That'll go right there. Bedroom, you can kind of just barely see the dirt ledge in the back. It should be in the front, but the bedroom will be facing the front. It'll be nice and big. It'll be its own floor. My bedroom with a giant window facing the front here, and then the great balcony up there, and then the glass dome shortly above that. I almost think the great balcony and glass dome would be too close to each other, so we might change that. I'm not quite sure, but let me know what you guys think of that. That's the idea there. That's where most of the construction will be based off of. We're going to start from the Pillar of Life and just build outward. Especially with the third floor, being that the third floor is actually a lot higher than... Because what you're seeing is the bottom of the third floor, and then the roof of the third floor is going to be the bottom of the fourth. So the third and fourth floors are kind of independent from the first and second floors, and that's intentional, because I wanted to make the middle there kind of like a warehouse floor, a floor that's not really a floor, but kind of gives it a little bit more look from the outside, and you can run through it, basically. But it'll still be supported, you know. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. I want to get a few different views of it, though. Oh yeah, that is definitely going to be a light beacon in the sky. It's definitely going to be a light beacon. It's supposed to be kind of like a beacon, you know, in the sky. In fact, why don't we see what it looks like from over there? Okay, well, if this is normal plus 32 render distance, assuming we're not on a short render distance, we will be able to see the starlight from far away. However, this is normal render distance. It's wow. Just imagine it complete. Oh, and for those of you who are wondering, no, it's not going to be a square all the way to the top. No, that would look horribly ugly. It's going to be a square all the way until that ring, and then it's going to be an octagon, I think, or kind of a circular shape for the bedroom, and then a circular ring for the great balcony, and then a glass dome. So it's going to have a variety of shapes to it. So the picture I have of it in my mind is it's going to look pretty sweet. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I think we're going to end the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, you can see it's already starting to spread. It's spreading on that side. Really, really nice there. Eventually, it's going to spread from the top. I don't know if it spreads down. Oh, wait. Actually, never mind. That was a stupid question. Of course it spreads down. I'm sorry, guys. It's late at night. I don't know why I asked that. Hopefully by next episode it's all done and we can have a look. But if not, that's okay too. Hope you all enjoyed the episode. We definitely made some significant progress today, especially figuring out the anatomy of the castle structure, I guess you could say. Oh, look at that! I'm sneak right across the water pool. That's actually kind of cool, I think. That's neat. Oh man, I almost want to make use of that in the future. Maybe make like a big pool with like these everywhere, and it's like walking on water. That might be an idea to consider. That seems really cool. How you can just kind of levitate over the water wherever the vines are. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe for more videos, etc., etc. I'll see you all later.